in historic numbers have spoken up and said no in a day of nationwide protests that broke all records. Organizers say more than 5 million people turned out for the No Kings protest on Saturday. That was also the day of Donald Trump's birthday. According to one data analyst, it may have been the single biggest day of demonstrations in our country's history. 50,000 people showed up in New York City. 70,000 people marched in Seattle, Washington. In Los Angeles, where protests have been taking place all week against Donald Trump's immigration policies, as well as his deployment of the National Guard against the wishes of that state's governor and Los Angeles city mayor, more than 200,000 people protested. This was the scene in Philadelphia, where 80,000 people were seen marching down the Ben Franklin Parkway, waving flags and chanting. Over in San Francisco, people formed a human banner that spelled out "No King" on the shores of Ocean Beach. And it wasn't just some blue state or blue city phenomenon. In Deep Red, Idaho, thousands of people showed up in front of the Idaho Capitol building. In Livingston, Montana, population 9,000, hundreds of people lined the streets there. Even in Minnesota, where local officials urged people to skip the protests because the gunman who shot and killed a Democratic state lawmaker and wounded another was at large. He was on the loose. Even there, nearly 25,000 people gathered outside the state capitol anyway.